All right, so yeah, we got uh we got our Royal Rumble predictions ready. I think I have my final Royal Rumble predictions. I did an initial Royal Rumble predictions only covering the Royal Rumble match. In my initial predictions, the men's Rumble winner will be Austin Theory, and the women's Royal Rumble winner will be either Lita or Paige. And I think my decisions have changed for the better because I let the build up to the Rumble simmer in, and I think I have a clear solution or clear predictions on who may win on the pay per view. So, first match that I'm like to talk about. Let's get this out of the way. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. So the go home show, Miz and Maurice are the ones beaten. So by principle, Miz and Maurice are gonna go over Edge and Beth Phoenix on the Royal Rumble on their match at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, on their match at the Royal Rumble. Number two, so it's Becca Lynch versus Doudrop for the Raw Women's title. So I am going with Becky here, and this is part of one of my bookings for the Women's Royal Rumble. That's why I will put Becky going over Doudrop in this match. I don't see Doudrop becoming champion anytime soon. So yeah, I think Big Time Bex is going to take it. She's going to WrestleMania as the Raw Women's Champion. We got number three here. The third match that I am going to talk about is Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. This is the main feud in WWE Raw, but I have a booking later for the Royal Rumble, and I think this is going to be one of those shift in momentum things. So I'm going for Brock going over Bobby, but Bobby will definitely give Brock a good fight. If this ends up as a squash, I would be so disappointed. If this ends up as another finishing move match, I would also be disappointed. Brock can sell, Brock can do many things. Bobby is no Goldberg. Please give them enough minutes to show this colossal matchup. Please, please, Vince. Yeah, so Brock Lesnar going to defeat Bobby Lashley at the Royal Rumble. What else? We got the Universal title match. So it's Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. I know this is a shot in the dark, but I firmly believe Seth Rollins is going to beat Roman Reigns and win the Universal Championship. And I think my decision is going to be justified on how I would predict the Royal Rumble outcome. So please stick with me. I'm betting on Seth Rollins on winning the Universal Championship. Women's Royal Rumble match. My initial prediction was Paige and Lita, but Lita never followed up her storyline with Charlotte, and I think this is going to be a one-up deal. Lita can face Charlotte at like the elimination pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia, so that leaves Lita out. I'm still hoping for a Paige return, but if it's not Paige, I think I would slot in Bianca Belair as the first ever two-time Royal Rumble winner in the women's division. So it could go either way. If Paige wins, she could challenge Charlotte Flair, who claims that she has beaten everybody. So Paige is a returning legend, and I think it would be a good match, comeback match. And if Bianca Belair wins, she has already an established storyline with the she has an established storyline with the current Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. She needs to get her win back, and yeah, I believe it's gonna be Becky versus Belair finally in a formal match, mano a mano at WrestleMania. So, Women's Royal Rumble match, I'm going for Bianca Belair or Paige. Now, Men's Royal Rumble. So, said that Seth Rollins is going to win the Universal Championship, and this is to set up Roman entering the Royal Rumble match. He would be number 30. He would beat up the dude who gets the number 30th slot. So there, you get your heel heat. You get Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble. Now, there will be my initial pick to win this match is Austin Theory, but I don't believe now that Austin Theory is gonna win. He's gonna have a bright spot in the Royal Rumble. I think he's gonna be the Iron Man in this category, and I think he's gonna survive until the final four. So my final four would be Austin Theory, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles. So from there, my final two will be AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. They're gonna do that spot in every Royal Rumble except last year where it's Roman in the final two. Then now this is a different dynamic because he's a heel now. So AJ will eliminate Roman Reigns here and he will win the 2022 Royal Rumble. So the story will be it's gonna be AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. Roman can have his rematch for the Universal title against Seth Rollins at the Saudi Arabia Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So that settles it. And the match that we're going to see that Roman is going to be headed to is his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So it's going to be a title swap, just as Seth Rollins promised. The Universal Championship will be going back to Raw. Mm-hmm. So since the Universal Championship goes back to Raw, it's gonna be red again, just like how Seth Rollins said it in his promo, and he's gonna get challenged by AJ Styles. Then the Roman Brock Lesnar feud is gonna be happening. So it's Brock versus Roman for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania for the SmackDown side. So Brock will be permanently be on SmackDown to feud with Roman. So yeah, I think the booking decisions make sense WWE wise. Maybe it's too smart for WWE wise. We still have an open window for Bayley. So if it's not Paige, it's gonna be Bayley. But I don't think Bayley's gonna return. To be honest, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And what about Kevin Owens? Isn't he a frontliner? Well, Kevin Owens is going to have a feud with Damian Priest. I think Kevin Owens will take the US title off of Damian Priest. We're going to have a dynamic of Seth Rollins as Universal Champion, Kevin Owens as United States Champion on WWE Raw. So, there's that. So, yeah, Royal Rumble predictions lock in, baby.